Hi everyone, Aldbar here. This is my solo walkthrough and guide to the level 6 heroic quest, the Icemount Curse, on the Elite difficulty. Enjoy. This quest is one of the quests in the second Feywild quest chain. As you can see here, the quest takes place all the way in the top corner in the ice section, so it's kind of a long walk. Don't worry, I'll speed it up. I'd just like to take a moment to thank everybody who's been watching my videos and been subscribing. You may not know this, but to be eligible for monetization, you must have 4,000 hours of view time and 1,000 subscribers. So first of all, I've passed the 4,000 hours of view time thanks to all of you guys, so thank you very much for that. And at the time of recording this video, I am close to 500 subscribers. So again, I am honestly very happy, and it means a lot to me. So thank you very much to everybody who's been subscribing and watching the videos. Keep it up. I hope that eventually, probably sooner than later, but I should be monetized, and that would help me a lot when it comes to producing and putting out these videos. So if you like this, keep it up. Thank you.
Snow drifts into the open gateway of the abandoned lodge. You spot Hirsam, the Prince of Satyrs, through the gate.
We meet again, Bear. I say you're still here, carrying out your duties.
You know that I am bound to this place, Prince. It was your command.
You don't seem very enthusiastic about it. As it happens, I'm about to have a very important meeting here, and I don't wish to be disturbed. I'll need some guards. Reliable guards, not a grumpy old flea bag like yourself. Let's see. Yes, that should do it. Don't bother to get up, Bear. I wouldn't want to interrupt your busy schedule.
The bear looks up at you. He's known you were there all along.
You might as well come in.
He grumbles as he opens the gate. The bear agrees to help you find the Baron, but first you must bring him 3 items.
Okay, once we've talked to the bear, we can go do our 3 tasks. I recommend doing this quest by starting from this gate and just keep on going to the left. These guards are the guards that you saw at the beginning. They're the statues who are in this place and now have been activated and brought to life. Here we've got a secret room. You can also see it on the map. It's like extruding out of the wall. And of course the chest is locked, so you'll have to pick lock or knock. the combination of the enemies over here can be a little bit tricky. If you get frozen in place because of these nymphs and that orange named lion is still up, you're in trouble, so probably should prioritize them before you go after the archers. She just gives you a hint that you're supposed to go down the well. You don't actually have to talk to her. I believe the only thing in this warehouse is those breakables. We're just gonna go through. If you can't find or disable traps, you can just jump over the corner over here. Like, don't stand on the flat part, just jump from one ramp to the other. Also, sometimes these traps can help you by catching the spiders. On higher difficulties, they also have a higher reflex save, and it's not as useful.
A massive figure looms in the murk ahead. You found one of the Fomorians, twisted giants who live in the caverns beneath the Feywild. You strip the gloves off of the dead Fomorian, and they immediately shrink down to your size. They're magic, of course.
Now that we're done with that, we can just head back. Gotta say, I love this Aurora and open sky look. As we said before, we're gonna stick to turning to the left. This next room has like a live cutscene. You can skip it, but I'm gonna let you see it.
The portal flickers to life, and a dark figure steps through.
Here you are, Archfey. I have come as you requested. Have you obtained the Codex pages?
Naturally. No, it took some doing. The mortals gave my hags a bit of trouble, but once I was concealed by the enchantment, I was able to make off with the pages and leave those druids none the wiser.
Then let us be done with this. Hand over the pages.
Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are two sides to this deal. And how can I be sure that you'll deliver what you've promised?
You ask much. You wish to transform the entire Feywild.
Oh, I wish to restore the Feywild. Return it to what it was before the Eladrin littered it with courts and palaces. This was once a place of unfettered freedom, touched only by the pure hand of nature.
Nature, yes, you needn't worry about that. I have found a place that civilization has never touched. A place where nature is unbounded. All you need do is open the door, and nature will flow forth like a flood.
You keep talking about this door, well and good, but what I need is the key.
The key is my secret for now. You'll receive it when the time is right. We will arrange one more meeting, where we'll make our exchange. Yet, as you seem impatient, so I have brought a gift. Corrupted unicorns, a breed found nowhere in this place. You'll find they make effective servants.
Effective spies, you mean? But no worries. I'll find a use for them, I'm sure.
Remember, Archfey, you're not the only one who can do me this service. Yet if you fulfill your word, I will fulfill mine. Farewell.
Okay, that's that. For watching the cutscenes, you actually get XP, which I think is really cool. And you don't actually have to stand there for the whole time. You just have to stand there to trigger the cutscene. Once a cutscene is complete, you can trigger the next one. That means you can trigger a cutscene and walk away, come back 2 minutes later, like go do one of the tasks, and then you can trigger the next one just by running past. And then go do another task, come back, and again, trigger the third one. You don't actually have to stand there through the whole thing. Also, I don't think you actually have to have the whole party. I think one person should be enough. And that brings me to wonder what happens if you just leave your hireling there. I don't know, maybe somebody can leave a comment. Here we've got this massive sky oak.
You open the door and step into the massive sky oak, only to find yourself plummeting downward.
There's a collectible in this side of this sky oak someplace, and the location is like semi-random. It's in one of a few fixed locations, so keep your eye out for it. On easier difficulties, the monsters at the top of the puzzle stay put, and they won't come and run after you unless you get closer to them. On Elite, everything just runs after you. Here we've got this big puzzle. As usual, best way to do these puzzles is to start from the end. Here I found my collectible. Also, you'll notice that there's some traps. And if you do this from the end, you won't accidentally activate them just by turning a tile. There's more than one way to do this puzzle. It's not an exact science. You can spin certain things slightly different ways and it'll still work, so you don't have to like memorize it by heart. Just go with it and you should be fine. That being said, just keep an eye out that you're not accidentally activating one of the traps.
A blob of sky oak sap seeps out of a massive tree. You pick up the sticky sap. What could the bear possibly want with this?
I almost forgot. These traps do acid damage, and the ones that look like holes, they spawn monsters. They spawn more of those tree or twig blights or whatever they're called. There's two kinds of traps, that's all. Okay, now we have to get out of here. Check out this ladder. Well, you can of course climb up. Actually, you don't have to climb all the way up to the top. It's only like halfway. Or you do this.
With the branch out of the way, a strong current of air blows up from deep inside the tree.
Anyway, just like before, we're going to stick to the left. That's how you know where you're going. I love these big open rooms.
The gnome baker tells you that he doesn't have any owlbear butter. A gingerbread golem that he created has run off with his entire supply, along with a collection of delectable custard-filled cakes.
Sugar and butter and flour too.
As you can see, these cakes make the sticky effect. Doesn't do damage, just slows you down.
Bake up a cake to make someone new. With the same magic that turned Brent into me.
You can clear out these monsters before you deal with the boss. So you don't have to deal with them all at the same time. You don't have to touch these cakes, I just can't resist it. It's like I've got to. I just have to.
I'm going to pick a whole friend army.
All that's left of the gingerbread golem is a huge pile of crumbs. Amid his remains, you find a large pot of Aldbar butter.
So this is the map, different areas. Leave this area again, as if I was coming out of where the baker was and took a left. And this should make it wrap back to the starting area. And I've completed all 3 objectives. I've fetched all 3 items that the bear sent me to go get. Got the giant's gloves, the tree sap, or the sky oak tree sap, and the Aldbar butter. Probably should have rested before, but it's never too late to rest. Of course, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. This is the custom around here when I take a nap, to ask you to sub. Okay, now we're gonna find out why the bear wanted me to bring in these items. So you can pause the video while the dialogue's going on.
You don the giant's gloves, reach deep inside the bear's mouth, and pull out an eladrin. A black unicorn bursts into the room, and a voice sounds in your mind. You have tampered with one of Hearson's servants. My new master demands that you be punished for your impudence. Baron Bitterspine says he knows a secret that could defeat Hearson. You should deliver the news to Winwood Hall. You can use that information to plan your next move.
Killing the unicorn ends the quest, and he has almost no HP, so one hit basically kills him. Yeah, okay. Hey, look at that, I got another one of these staffs. And also a nice pair of gloves. All in all, not too bad. I think it's a pretty fun quest. It's got some special stuff in it. Not often do you see a boss who's got his own song. So, pretty cool. So, if you've benefited from this guide, or if you just enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe. And I would like to say thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you in a different one. Bye.